Friends, welcome back to your IITC channel. Now we are going to discuss Advanced Water Management Module number 1. Module number 1 is saying that water management, and we will see that different topics what we are going to cover in the water management, and we will discuss each topics. Module number 1, as we discussed that water management, and we are going to see that what is water management, what are the importance of water management, and we will see that why there is a need to have the water management in India, locally, as well as in abroad, globally. Types of water management techniques and points, what we are going to see in this point. And nevertheless, we will also discuss the importance of 4R. Reduce, reuse, recycle, reclaim, we are going to see. I'm very sure most of you know about this 4R principle, and we will going to see in the detail. Guys, here we will see that what is water management. Let us start. As you know that water management is nothing but only it is to control the movement of water resources, to minimize the damage to life and property, and to maximize the efficient beneficial use. So the meaning is we are going to control and movement of water resources from one place to the end of the user, so that we can minimize the damage to life and the property and maximize the efficient use of the water. This is the absolute correct definition of water management. Just to summarize, water management is to control and move the water resources to the beneficial users, so that we can minimize the damage to the life and property to maximize the efficient use of water. Correct? Guys, water resource management has got different activities like planning, developing, distribution, and then managing the optimum use of water resources. So definitely there are, a detailed discussion what do you mean by planning in water management, and then we need to develop the strategy how we can do a water management. Then we will see that how we can have a distribution system and network and logistics, so that there is no waste or less waste of the water during the distribution, so that we can have the optimum use of water resources to prevent losses, to prevent damage to the life and property. Correct? Water management is an aspect of water cycle management. The field of water resources management will have to continue to adapt to the current and future issues facing the allocation of water. See guys, water management is basically a small part of complete water cycle management. And we need to see that which best techniques we can use, so that there is no issues related to current use and future use of water allocations, because we have got limited resource of water. And in the following slides, in the following module, you see that how much water we have, how much water is fresh water, and how much water we have got the access, and how this water which we have got the access can be used safely, comfortably, for longer time, so that we can give this gift to our next generation. Guys, now we are going to see that reasons to manage water. I can tell you only 3% of world water is fresh and drinkable. As you know that we have got total 2/3 of world, entire earth is full of water. Only 1/3 is earth. So out of this 2/3 of water, only we have got 3% of world water is available fresh and drinkable. Can you imagine? And you will surprised to know that only 1% of 3% is accessible for our use. So that means if 3% of water, say for example, in the world is 300 liter, I'm just giving for an example, right? And out of 300, only 1% is available to the people. I'm telling about the fresh water. So that means if you have got 300 liter total fresh water available on this earth, so we have got only 3 liters available for our use. Can you imagine it? So that means rest of 3%, that means 99% of fresh water is in frozen, in glacier stage, ice caps, or available in very remote location which is not practical to use. So now you understand, only out of two-thirds of water, surface water or groundwater, only 3% is available fresh and drinkable. And out of 3%, only 1% is available and easily accessible. Other 99% is not easily accessible. They are in the form of ice, glacier, ice caps, or available in the remote area which is not accessible. So now you understand the value of this managing water. So guys, as we know that water scarcity affects over 40% of world population. Can you imagine? That means there are water scarcity across the world, not only India, not in only Delhi, across the world, 40% of world populations are suffering from water scarcity. According to the World Bank has done one study, and as per the World Bank, they are saying that 40% of world population is affected by water scarcity. What we have seen over here, estimate shows that by 2025, 1.8 billion people will live with water scarcity. 1.8 billion, that which is more than Indian populations, are going to suffer from the water scarcity. Two-thirds of global population will live in water stressed area. That means if you have got 100 billion people worldwide, almost 75% billion people will live their life in water stressed area. So now you can understand, slowly you will understand the gravity and importance of the water management and how and why important aspect is water management. Reasons to manage the water. Poorly managed water resources are deadly. That we don't need to tell you. Waterborne illnesses like cholera causes millions of deaths every year in Southwest Africa, in mid Africa. I have been there in Congo and Ghana. I can tell you guys, you can never imagine of their lifestyle. They are really suffering from the fresh water. Even if they are taking the groundwater, that groundwater is not drinkable. That is contaminated. So we are lucky in India and other part of the world who has got easily access fresh water to drink. So we have to be thankful to the God, as well as we have to see that how we can give this gift to our successors. Children below 5 years age in developing countries are at high risk. Even in India, in many places, many locations, if you go in the deeper side of the villages, deeper side of the rural area, you will be shocked, you will be surprised to know that. In addition to the possible death, contaminated water leads to a diarrhea, dehydration, vomiting, infection, and many more things. So, fresh water, even fresh water sometimes are contaminated with micropollutants, with biological pollutants. That is not drinkable, and this creates a lot of health issues. Diseases isn't the only threat to the water safety. Only disease is not threat to the water safety. There are many more. Again, in recent times, many water systems have become privatized. As you know that. And now we are drinking the packaged water. We are drinking the bottled water. We buy the bottled water because we can. We can. Some people are privileged. They can afford. But can you imagine those people who cannot afford drinking, water bottle of 20 or 30 rupees per liter? I have been in Middle East for many years. I can tell you their drinkable waters are costlier than petrol. I was in Dubai in 2005 and 6. I remember I used to buy petrol at 50 fils, whereas I used to buy the water at 2 dirham, 3 to 4 times costlier. Now the trends are changing and governments are taking a lot of action so that they are bringing down the cost of the water. This leads to an increased price. So this privatized system has impact on the price. Private utilities charges has increased by 59 to 60% than municipality. Those people who are lucky, who are getting the municipality, disinfected water, chlorinated water, those waters are cheaper than almost 60% of your privatized water. Can you understand? After 10 years, it may go closer to the 65, 70, I don't know. If you don't take a right action at right time, definitely it will go. It has to go. It is bound to go. Water management is a local and national issue, and it is also a global issue. We will not discuss global issue because we don't have the control on the global issues. Local authorities are the best equipped to the handle to the top issues with the community. I'm not saying are best equipped. I say that should be and would be and can be equipped nicely to handle the top issues of the within the community. This makes a strong local water management system essential. If our local government, municipalities are equipped with the top systems, top, equipment, top, technology, then probably we can have a strong local water management system. Guys, good water management benefits everyone. When water resources are managed well, communities and government both are benefited. Because water management allows to reduce water consumption and sewer cost and better irrigation control during the summer and definitely with less waste of energy. This point we have discussed earlier that if you are managing the water sincerely, then definitely there is a less water consumption which will have the less sewer cost treatment, and which will have the better irrigation control during the summer, and overall this will save energy, and saving energy is a power because energy is a power. Now guys, we are going to discuss the type of water management. There are different methods available, and just to give you a explicit complete information, it is classified as a conservation, water conservation, and second is water allocation. Then retrofit programs are available for better water management. Then behavioral practice. This we are going to discuss line by line. Guys, the conservation of water is very important. We need to use this water very sincerely, very honestly, and where we can reuse water, reduce water, we can use those kind of principle so that we can conserve water. Water allocations. Every district, every municipality have got some allocation, and based on the allocations, they are distributing this water, and that is why there is a water distribution staggering is available. You don't get water continuously 24/7. Let's say for 2 hours in a day, 2 hours in the evening, like that. And retrofit programs are available which educates the people, which gives the retrofitting for water. These are the different points what we are going to see in the following modules and slides. And behavioral practice, I tell you guys, we can save loads and loads and loads of water if we change our behavior, if we change our practices, if we change our cleaning practices, if you clean, if we change our using practices, we can save almost 30 to 40% of water everyday basis. Small change, small attitude change, small practices can make your life better. Guys, as we have discussed in the beginning that there are 4 R principles. Sometimes they use 5 R principle, but we are going to use only 4 R principles. First R is reduce. We have to see that how much water we can reduce in every use, for every use of washroom, every use of cleaning, like this. And second R is reuse. So after one use, we have to see that can we use this water for other purposes. Then we have to take the recycle. In some cases in the industry, I can give you many examples for recycle, reduce and reuse. In reuse, in the boiler steams, you can recover the condensate steam and you can store in the drum, and then you can use this fresh, clean water for the boiler feed water. This is reuse. And second is recycle. Say for example, in the steam condensation, if there is some contamination, and but it has got some good quality of water, can we see? Can we use? Can we recycle this water for other purpose? Then reclaim. Reclaim says that whatever the water we have consumed in the industry, after adding some chemical, after redressing it, after improving the quality, can we use this water in the different stage of the water consumption points? So guys, these points we will discuss in the following modules in the detail. This is just to give you complete inside information for this point of view. I hope you have a lot of questions, but since we are, doing a training on the, online and on the YouTube method, so I would request you to please, please. Feel free to put your comments in the comment section so that I can come back to you with appropriate answer. With this, guys, I thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you very much.